The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Peterson on the run. He's there and records the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Seager is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. In now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 takes a good curveball at the knees.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Joe Panik.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore. From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Corey Seager is on deck. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Corey Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Segura runs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Here's Jock Peterson now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Balbuena has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Cole Calhoun.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here comes Granderson, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Albert now.
Batting fifth, first baseman number
First
5.
offering on its way.
Albert
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
One there. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play. Here's Luis Balbuena now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Panic. And that's the 3rd out.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Right fielder, Curtis.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And the first pitch to him hit on the ground to Phillips at second. Scooped up. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. At the plate, number 35. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Hard hit ball to short, and that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this is low, ball 1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. It's there, and he's out. Oh, and that looked dead. Striding in, Brandon Phillips. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Seager comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kurt Suzuki goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And they start him out away with a cold strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Pennant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He drew a walk his first time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Runners off for second. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And now he's on the move again for second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Comes into this at-bat. 0 for 1 in the ball.
The designated hitter, Eric Young Jr.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
This is flared out towards second. And he is in there. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. This one's down to third. There's Segura to second for 1. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Now batting, Cole Calhoun. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Trout is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Albert now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Albert Pujols.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And another foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Third baseman, Luis
First delivery to him on the way. Luis Valbuena is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the...
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Andrelton Simmons. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. In there, 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So striding forward now, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Granderson.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Ready now, number 35. He singled his last time up. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Phillips for 1. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drilled on the ground to short. Seager from the outfield grass. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. This one skied out toward right. And plenty of room out there for Granderson. And there are 2 away now. Here's Ben Revere. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A called strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
The second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Gene Segura standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy walk down in the zone. That high fastball is usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Eric
First
Young
offering on its
Jr.
way. Now a fastball that could... One and 0 pitch on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Panic is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. Seager will put this one away, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Corey Seager. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Lays off 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. Franklin Gutierrez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Again.
Number 6.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Balbuena backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in once again, number 35. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's in there for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll. Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols,
Leading
0
off
for
with the
2
Angels,
on his line thus far.
First baseman
From the
5,
stretch.
Albert Pujols.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Luis
Third baseman,
Valbuena now. He was
Luis
given a free pass
Valbuena.
via the intentional walk last time. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Andrelton Simmons swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
That misses 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends. At the plate, Ryan Braun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's Simmons at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that one stayed up a little high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Calhoun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Brandon Phillips. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. Here's Ben Revere. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Lifted in the air out to right. Calhoun giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Curtis Granderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Baseman number 23,
Adrian Gonzalez is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fly ball out toward right field. Calhoun on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a two-out double. Now at the plate, number 35. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat. Ryan Braun stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wild but speared on a hop. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the end. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set and the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck. Kenley Jansen comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 1-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Panic is right there, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And that misses ball 1. Andrew Heaney, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Andrew.
Nick Hundley is up off the bat.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. hit hard on the ground at first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Joe Pennant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Dribbled up the line. To his right, Valbuena. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was a enough to beat the throw.
Third baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pujols is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So stepping in, Corey Seager. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Revere is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Here's Albert now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Luis Valbuena.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Shortstop.
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Phillips. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a slider to start things out. Look that for ball 1. Brandon Morrow will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High pop-up. Calling for it, Segura. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Franklin Gutierrez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Blake Parker enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out. Troy Tulowitzki will pinch hit here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. this could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Chris Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Here's Adrian now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 35.
So striding forward now, number 35. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter. Game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For the Dodgers, 1 run, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. His record is now 2-2. Loss goes to Kenley Jansen. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.